Okay folks, it's Keith again. We're working on a 2007 Nissan Sentra with a 2.0. Yes, there are two thermostats. This is the one that's at the top. There's 6 bolts holding the water inlet to the end of the head. This is what it looks like after you get it off. There's a hole at the top of the thermostat. It's an air bleed hole. I don't know how well you can see it here. There it is, right at the top. I'm going to point it out. It's right here, right in front of the pin, right there. You want that facing upwards. This thermostat will only go in one way, and the way it is right here is the way it goes. If you take it out and try to turn it around, it'll bump up against the cylinder. It will not go in but one way. It'll go in most of the way, but not completely. There is a gasket underneath this water inlet. Okay, that's the top thermostat. Now I'm going to take you over and show you where this came out from. Okay, it came out from the end of the head down by the battery on the driver's side on this 2007 Nissan Sentra 2.0. It comes right out from there. Now it's not hard to get it out after you get the 6 bolts out, but it goes right down in here just like this is how it's mounted. It has numerous hoses going to it. The best thing to do is take that shifter cable mount out of your way. It's right in the way when it's in place. You can see it right there. I'm going to reach down here and show you where it goes. It goes right in the way, right there. So I took it out and I just laid it aside. Now you want to mark where it comes through the bell crank on the transmission. I'm going to go ahead and pull this back out of our way. Oh, by the way, I also removed a 3/4 inch. It's probably a 19 millimeter. I went ahead and removed this little jewel out of the way so it doesn't get broke. Now, that's a little temperature sensor. Just go ahead and put a short wrench on it and get it out of here. Be very careful, don't break it. It's made out of plastic on the top. But there's 6 bolts. They take a 10 millimeter socket, and I'm going to be honest with you. You need to go ahead and get the new socket that you've been waiting to use. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tubes going to this thing. You want to unhook every one of them. There's some corrosion inside them. I'd get a small drill bit and I'd get that corrosion out of there while I was at it, because that's your air bleed. Well, if nothing else, it's going to help you bleed the air. I'm going to lay this aside for now. In any case, this job could be really hard if you ended up rounding off the heads of the bolts because of where it is. You would have to end up pulling the battery and who knows what else. The shifter bell crank will move back and forth to get out of your way as you're working after you get the shifter unhooked from it. So that's my rendition of changing out the top thermostat on an 07 Sentra. Now there's also the second thermostat, or the lower thermostat. It mounts right down here underneath the alternator. There's 2 bolts getting the housing out. It's just a simple housing. Nothing complicated about it. I have it over here. And the thermostat will only go in one direction on that one as well. So, I just wanted to throw that in there for those that may just, you know what, I'm going to tell you on this one. Go ahead and get the mechanic to do it if you can afford it at all, because if you ever round off one of those lower bolts, it's just going to be a nightmare. I'm going to be honest. Okay, folks, that's it. It's not an easy one, but it is doable. So if you're in a bind, I hope this helped you guys. Hey, you know what? If you're a believer and you've got your prayer language, this is a good time to use it as you're doing this job, because I'll tell you what, one wrong slip of something wrong and you can have a big problem. Hey, go ahead and put anti-seize on the bolts too. Hey, thank you and have a blessed day.